Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Western Michigan Broncos, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Akron Zips. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Street. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going.
Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Don't you know, bump it up. You got to bump it up. Bump it up.
The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Returner looking to create better field position. Here's the handoff. Fighting it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Bootleg looking to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Chris, I love to see this quarterback out there trying to make plays happen, especially early in the game. But, man, you want to avoid taking big hits like that. We got a long way to go in this one.
Hands off to the left. Got the first down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid game that time.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up the back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Zips come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
On the run here, lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
1st down and 10. Tight end goes in motion. And now the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays in 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
Here comes the 7th play of a good-looking opening drive, but it's 3rd down now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Impressive opening drive. The 10th play coming up. It's third down. Looking to pass. It's Broughton. He escapes the pocket. The receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this fourth down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
And the wideout goes in motion. First and goal, handoff. Touchdown, Akron, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kurt, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Trying to jam these receivers at the line. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll run it from the gun. Good enough for first down yardage.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary and gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The shotgun running play call. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The pass is broken up beautifully to prevent that big play.
Oh, my gosh, would he love to have that one back. Open receiver downfield, and he misses him. That's where you go back to the receiver and say, hey, man, that one's on me. I'm coming right back to you.
It's 4th down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal, 9. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Touchdown, Broncos, as they fight back here in this playoff game. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Automatic on the PAT. With that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. Great cut, they whiff on him. They finally bring him down, but what an explosive play that time.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
You know, where the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line, you love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're right on the doorstep here. Gets stoned here on 2nd down. Now you've got to come up with a good play call here on 3rd down to avoid the pressure of potentially having to decide a field goal or a touchdown on 4th down.
To bootleg here. Gets rid of it on the move. Touchdown, zips. And 6 more points to the total.
Well, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about their running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive. Now they're backed up at their own 14. Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Scooped up with the defense. Touchdown, Akron. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. That's a scoop and score defense. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Tries to get it to the running back. Dumps it down to the back and caught. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love the running back angle route. It's an easy throw and easy read for the quarterback, and you get the ball in the hands of a dangerous playmaker.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And he drops back in the gun. Scrambling and throwing it deep. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Direct snap. Defense not fooled by the Wildcat, but just a short gain on the play. 2nd down after that run in the previous play. It's a shotgun run call. Has the 1st down and more. Moves his way for a 1st down to the 35. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Broughton. Quick completion to the tight end. This one goes nowhere. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage? What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kurt, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Designed quarterback run. The Zips pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 41.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Press coverage now from the secondary. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. And he steps out of bounds just short of the end zone. Couldn't quite get there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
2nd and goal for the offense. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defense.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Looks like one more play here before halftime. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. 7 defensive backs on the field in preparation for this passing down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Scanning the field. It's Broughton. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. Football comes out. Ball scooped up on the defense. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And they hand it off to the back. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking for a deep completion. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10.
Oh, what a grab!
Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear at the 10. Touchdown, Broncos. They couldn't stop him there.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
He finds some space. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, man, this is a tough play for this defense. They have the offense right where they want them on 3rd down. They get the pressure, but they don't account for the quarterback and his ability to scramble and create. Picks up a first down to keep this drive alive.
The Zips with 1st and 10 here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to run it here. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw. It's Broughton. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. The pass rush closing in. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. The Western Michigan offense back on the field now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And that run produces a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the move now. Fires it on the move. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Western Michigan.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. Breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runs into the teeth of that defense, picks up just a couple yards.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards and be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Here's the 2nd down play. With RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. And the Zips will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Boom. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. The Zips offense is on the move now. 1st down here for this offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Broughton. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
4th down and 2 in their own territory. Coach shows no hesitation. The offense is on the field. They keep him guessing with a run. He'll go down, but that stiff arm earned him 1st down yardage.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back to football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Kickoff team out there to boot it away after giving up the safety. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Scanning the field. It's Broughton. It's a quick grab. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter.
All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who's going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. And he goes nowhere. Stop behind the line of scrimmage.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. Made a nice play in the backfield.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. And the Zips hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Throws it deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Trying to find room. It's Murray. Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
It's a bootleg looking to throw. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
Can they cut into this lead now on 3rd and goal? Some big bodies to stop the run. Third and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Zips. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down. Ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Now the all-important extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's a good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Quarterback still with the football. He's got room to run. Fights through a tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out into the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a 1st down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, he makes the catch!
We saw this receiver in the first half have a number of inward-breaking routes, and now in the second half, we're seeing more stuff going to the outside. Good adjustment by this offensive coordinator.
Now here's the toss play. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking deep to the right side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Caught over the middle. It's Miles. They make the tackle, but the offense set up with a 1st down in the red zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. he'll hand it off. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, an interception late in the game like this in a tie game in the red zone. You just don't know how many opportunities you're going to get the ball back.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Look out, room to run here. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, you talk about an easy completion for a big pickup. These little touch passes, it's a real test for this defense to be able to set the edge. They were behind that play from the beginning. Lucky they were able to stop him before he took it to the house.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Broughton. He escapes the pocket. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 42. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch!
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Breaks free. He's got the first and still going. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Final minute of regulation. We are all even. Running back with the football. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line and this back really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing on the play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.